Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So, today's message in this video is going to be directed towards all the bitter women out there who came for me in my comments in my last video, the very last video that I posted. I will be linking that video down in the comment section, okay, so that if you want to, feel free to go and check it out. But that's what my message for today is for these women that belong to what I call the bitter women's club. Because yes, there are some bitter women out there. And I'm not just talking about bitter single women. I'm also talking about those bitter married women, because there are some married women out there that just are bitter. And I made my last video especially regarding that, those bitter married women. So let me just say, for those women who are out here in these social media streets stating that marriage is a scam, because of whatever experiences that they have had, or they've never had experience of being married, but they've heard other women say marriage is a scam. This is what I have to say to you. You are the scam. If that doesn't sit well with you, that's not my problem. It's your problem, okay? Just because an experience doesn't work out for you does not mean that it is not good. It just means that for whatever reason on your part and on the other person's part, it did not work for you. That's just all it is. Does not mean that the entire institution of marriage is a scam. You did not institute marriage. I believe that God did because of my Christian faith and my Christian values. You do not have to agree with me, but I'm just letting you know, ladies, that if you believe marriage is a scam, just know that I'm calling you out today. You are the scam, okay? Instead of you coming out to just pretty much say, hey, you know what? Marriage didn't work out for me because of XYZ. Say whatever reasons you want to say. That's all you ever had to say, instead of putting the whole marriage institution on the hot plate. Now, this video I'm making right now, this has nothing to do with those women who legit needed to be divorced for, due to DV or, any serious red flags that were detrimental to their health and or their children's health. But what I'm trying to say is, to all those divorced women that are bitter, because I do understand that not all divorced women are bitter. To all of you divorced women that are bitter and angry against men, let me give you a unsolicited advice. Instead of coming out here in these social media streets saying things like, oh, men are bad, men are trash, men are this, men are that, how about you use your divorced stance or your divorced status and begin to teach women, how to vet men correctly if you learned it. How about you do that? How about you use your divorced status to proclaim something that is more positive if you say you want to help women? How about you be true and honest and be authentic with yourself and come out and say the things that you did not do correctly in your marriage that ended up in divorce? How about you show women, other women on these YouTube streets, how to take accountability? Because remember, no matter what caused your divorce, you have to understand that even you had a part to play, no matter how minuscule of a part you think you played, you have a part to play too. You can't just sit here and blame the man for everything. No, there is something you did or there is something you did not do to help fuel the reasons for the divorce. So, how about you put on your big girl drawers and be that matured woman you claim to be and come out here and be that big girl to help women out? How about you do that? But no, oh my God, why would you? Because women don't like taking accountability. I get it. Men don't like taking accountability as well, but it's heavy on the women's side. Men get it that, oh yeah, I gotta, take one in the chest for what I did. Men understand that. Women have refused. A lot of women. I'm never talking about all women. It's a lot of women who don't want to take accountability. You need to read some of the comments I got in my last video. My last video was about secrets that wives don't admit to single women. That's what my last video was about. And somebody in the comment section had asked me to start, a whole series on this. So I'm actually considering doing that. But what I really want to say to you, ladies, the ladies that are from, members of the Bitter Women's Club, you have to understand that we've heard you. We've heard your bitterness. And now that we're going to be moving into a brand new year, 2026, married women like me who create content on these social media streets, we're no longer gonna just say our things quietly. We're going to take a megaphone and sound as loudly as we can our message, okay? Because while you're out here in these social media streets spreading all negativity about, your situations and things, oh, don't worry. We're not trying to counter that. We are just going to sound our messages louder, helping women out here instead of keeping women bitter and fueling women's bitterness with all your negative experiences and never taking accountability for the part you had to play. Us married women, yes, I'm a married woman. I've been married for 18 years successfully. And I'm proud of that. Why? Because I worked on it. I worked on myself and I worked in my marriage, and I'm still working simply because my husband did the very same thing too. So let me just help you ladies out now. All you bitter women out there. If you're not a bitter woman, please do not come into my comment section saying, well, I'm not, yeah, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the women who are members of the Bitter Women's Club. That's who this message is for. Married women who are successfully married, we're not going to keep quiet. 2026, oh, we shall take over these spaces. Married women who are happy, who are successful, and who are satisfied, because remember, satisfaction is the ultimate stage that you want to be in your marriage, because happiness comes and goes, it ebbs and flows, but your satisfaction is where you want to be in your marriage. So let me tell you something, all you bitter women out there, good luck to you. I'm just letting you know that if you continue to come for me in my comment section, I will use that as fuel to double down and make more content about how to keep your marriage successful, happy, and satisfied. So stay tuned now for my next video. The next video that I'm going to drop, I will break down the battle between wives and single women. Let's go.